So guys, so I want you to envision this. Sakurai is currently in his development room thinking about his different characters in Smash and what he likes about them, dislikes, the changes he would make, new characters, and then he gets to Link. And thinks to himself, Link, he's been kind of garbage for 4 years. We've tried buffing him, changing him in different ways, but it doesn't work. And then he just says to himself, you know what? Screw this. We are completely remaking Link. We are making Link 2.0. Okay, no, we're just making Breath of the Wild Link. But Breath of the Wild Link is going to be a completely different character. And that, I think, is important. I feel like Link in the new game is going to be completely unique. I think Link means from every other game are going to feel somewhat at home with him, but not entirely. And let me explain why. So, there are a few changes to Link that are huge. First of all, removing the hookshot is big. That means he doesn't have a tether recovery anymore, he doesn't have a Zare anymore, he doesn't have his tether grab anymore. And those are both good and bad things. Second, bombs, of course, no longer timer, instead of remote explosives, that's going to completely change the game. Third, boomerang, no longer a wind effect, which I think, by the way, is a buff because I found it personally easy to use the wind to my advantage to get into Link's face and then out frame data him with most of the cast, or I can just jump over him and I can basically use the momentum from the wind in so many ways to my advantage. And then finally, system changes with landing leg on aerials and dashing around particularly help Link in my opinion. So, Link in Smash 4 was a mid-range character. He had big buttons, of course, that were pretty unsafe on whiff. He also had setups with the bomb that let him pressure a lot more safely and make it so he could whiff things and still be pretty, safe. With that said, the way he wanted to win was basically fighting fire with fire. If he thought you were going to press buttons, he would outspace your buttons with his forward air, his nair, his back air, even his grab, his long-range tether grab that had big, powerful combos. If you thought you were going to shield and wait in place and kind of play defensively, he would pull out bombs, throw them at you, and pressure you safely with those bombs until you crumbled and got those hits. Or he would throw them at you and try and see a reaction to a bomb on block and outspace a roll or an attack or whatever it was and punish. But most of the time, he was trying to bait you into attacking, into dropping shield and punishing you, knowing he could not afford to whiff things due to how laggy his attacks were. And also, once he got in his face, his frame there was really garbage so he could pressure him. In this next game, I think it's completely going to change. Now, first of all, without the hookshot grab, he doesn't have that mid-range pressure on your shield. Like fair, nair, bombs, all cool and all. But without, go, hey, you're at roll distance, I'm just going to grab you and do down throw up smash or down throw up air kill percents. You're not going to be afraid of him at mid-range. Without Zeri, he's not going to have, a long-range air-to-air or even a way to do air-to-ground when he shields low in order to poke it. And finally, his recovery is completely changed because Zera is an amazing recovery. Tether grabbing recoveries are so good. I know there's a glitch with it, but not including the glitch that happened with Link's tether recovery. Amazing. Now, the other thing worth mentioning, of course, is the bombs. So before in Smash 4, you would use the bombs, as a setup tool. You pull a bomb out, and you do throw a bomb, fair, catch it on shield, have to hit someone's shield with fair, throw it again, shield's low, they have to do something, read what they're going to do, punish them. Or throw the bomb, they're going to try to catch it with an aerial, read that, space the fair backwards. But no matter what you did, you'd always have to account the bomb explosion timer into your plans. And if your opponent caught the bomb, you'd have to factor in the fact that they could use the bomb explosion timer against you, or they could catch a whatever character, throw it, do the same exact setups, and then you have to respect them. And that was actually a huge counterplay to Link's bomb, is just using it against him. It also wasn't too much use as a regular item. It had a hitbox when you threw it. No, I think it would just explode on people who hit them with it. So, cool, you could combo off it, and it was great to be able to combo off it. But that's it. It was hit him with it, get some combos, whatever, hit their shield, follow up with pressure. Now, in this game, so that just created this complete mid-range style for him that revolved around, pressuring people at mid-range and guessing what they're going to do. Now, with this new style Link, I think he's going to be more of a rush-down, in-your-face character for a lot of reasons. First, regular grab means he doesn't have the mid-range pressure, but it means he can get up close to you and mix it up with tomahawk grabs, which means land on top of you when you're shielding and grab you because you think he's going to attack, so that's why he's shielded. Or mix up jab, jab, grab, say nair on your shield, which is going to be really safe, by the way, into attacks or grabs, whatever he wants. And there's just so many different ways that having a regular grab is going to allow you to mix people up especially when you have really big buttons. Another thing worth mentioning is, with much less landing lag on his aerials have big range. Now, if you give him a neutral air, a forward air, a back air that are all much safer on block and with, and in fact might be even positive on block for all we know, like you can't contest him in the air already, and now you're not gonna be able to contest him, and then you have trouble punishing him on whiff, and then you just gotta press more big buttons that you can't contest, and that's gonna be so hard to deal with. That's gonna be crazy. The thing is, I think he still has slow start on some of his attacks, except neutral air, which is like at least destroy all his aerials, I believe. But that means he's going to control the pace of the match, so the slow start attacks doesn't matter much when he's always in control of the match and able to press buttons before you can. So, combine that with grab, and you see where we're going with this. Next up, the boomerang. Now, I mentioned how boomerang not being wind effect I think has a huge benefit to him. Instead, the boomerang, when it gets max range, actually lingers there for a little bit with like a revolving hitbox, and then returns and still has a hitbox. So, similar to Toon Link, you're gonna be able to throw boomerangs behind people, and then they're gonna have to guess. Okay, we're not guess, but they're gonna have to react to a boomerang coming back at them, and that's gonna give Link so many openings to get in. Like, they block it, get in. They try to jump over it, read it. They try to roll, read their roll, or react to their roll. And plus, if you throw it behind them at the right spot, they won't be able to retreat, because if they roll, they get hit by it, which you'll be able to combo off of pretty easily. And yeah, just got a lot of options. It's gonna let Link kind of choose the size and place of the battlefield. That's gonna be crazy good for getting in. And staying in. You pressure someone, hit them, they're shielding, you throw a boomerang behind them while they're shielding, then you press like a jab, and they just have to shield, the jab, then the boomerang, and then you can mix them up with more stuff. Finally, bombs. The fact that it's actually an item now. You throw it on the ground, it rolls around, it has a hitbox, it doesn't explode when you hit the opponent, it's remote controlled. So you can actually throw a bomb, combo into like a neutral layer if you're close enough, catch the bomb, throw it again for more pressure, and just keep these pressure chains going of using the bomb. Almost like a tire from Brawl with Wario. I can't really think of other comparisons for items. Yeah, I can't really think of much else to compare it with. But the point is, it's just it's a nice projectile to have. And also, since it's remote controlled, you can use it for stage control, similar to a boomerang. Throw it behind the opponent, you see him do something, blow him up. You know, the hitbox on it is significantly smaller than the explosion animation would have you think. Or, since it has a lot of knockback, edge guarding, throw it off stage, and explode it and kill them. Drop it when they go low, kill them. Put it at the ledge, and now you can cover specific ledge options with the bomb and reaction, while placing Link somewhere else as a hard punish to something else. So, lots of crazy things are happening. Or even just fight people up close, and put the bomb next to them and say, hey, I think you gotta press a button, explode the bomb, or your shield's low, maybe even break someone's shield or poke it with the bomb. Put it on platforms to prevent them from going to the platforms they camp, or even jump to them in the first place. And there's so many things you can do by having this bomb that allows stage control because of the landmine aspect of it, but also allow raw pressure because of the hitbox when you throw it. Now, the opponent can use the bomb in the same way where they can throw it at you and hit you with it and pressure you with it, which is going to be a problem, and you can't blow it up what's in their hand, but they can't blow it up. They can throw it off stage, which would be really good, but then they're spending time to throw a bomb off stage, giving you time to get up close to them and continue your pressuring him with Link's big aerials and his regular grab now. And then finally, I didn't talk about the arrows. I'm not sure how good the arrows are going to be. I haven't seen people use the fact that you can pick up an arrow and use it as an item, or shoot 2 arrows at once. I think it would be an alright tool. I noticed the bow charges a bit faster. So you get like half screen, like shots almost immediately with Link. So that's alright, I guess. But yeah, I believe overall, all these changes. Oh, and one other thing worth noting though, is since it's a remote control explosive, you have an animation with Link when you blow up the bomb. So, I think it might be not a great combo tool. I don't think there's going to be as many setups. I think if you blow up the bomb and it's behind the opponent and knock him into Link, you can still combo off it. But otherwise, you're just going to knock people away, and you have too much lag and too much knockback to actually get follow-ups. Meaning, Link's combo game might be a little bit worse in exchange for this tool. So yeah, overall, I think he's going to be a significantly better in-your-face rushdown character who's still going to benefit from having the time to set stuff up, and is still going to be able to go really in when he gets stuff set up. I think that's the big thing, is he's almost always going to want to find ways to go in and just press buttons and overwhelm you. That's why I call him Link 2.0. I think he's going to be a completely different character than Smash 4 Link. I don't think I don't think Smash 4 links are gonna be comfortable with the new character when the game releases. They obviously have some fundamentals from him and they're gonna adapt. But I think it's gonna sort of like all of our mains from Brawl to Smash 4 where there was some similarities, but they had to learn basically a new style because of all the major changes to the character. I don't know if he's gonna be good or bad. I'm not saying that. My initial impression of it says he seems to have solid tools, but his recovery is probably worse. I know he can probably pull the bomb and then blow it up off stage to recover, but similar to Smash 4, you can use the bomb explosion against Link by knowing where trajectory is going to send them after the explosion and punishing for it pretty easily, especially when the recovery is very limited. And without the tether recovery, that's a huge option he had completely gone. Also, for landing, he might be able to use like drop bomb and then blow it up midair to challenge people trying to chase him down, but that might be too predictable once again. So we will see. That's what a couple issues I already see with him. And once again, not having the mid-stage control. If his buttons aren't good enough, and he can't control mid-range as well, that might be a huge issue. I don't know. We have to see when the game comes out. Like I say, he's a very new character, so it's harder to judge him than most of the cast. But yeah, I think a lot of people should be very excited for him. I think people who wanted a more aggressive Link are going to be thrilled to see what we have with Breath of the Wild Link and Smash Ultimate.